What's up, YouTube? This Starwolf. Look, on Tuesday, activist Shaun King, he received some alarming text messages. Now, these wasn't some ordinary text messages. These was death threats. Now, before I get off into this, if you don't know who Shaun King is, he's an activist. I'm not going to put him into like one category. I'm going to say that, he's an activist for the people on all levels. And one thing you have to remember is when you're a real activist, when you're a real threat, you'll receive real death threats. When you're not a threat, you won't receive no threats. And see, this is what this video is about. On Tuesday, he received some alarming text messages in the form of death threats from law enforcement. Now, these officers was plotting to kill him. There ain't no way around it. There ain't no sugarcoating it. It is what it is. And they said what they said. Okay, some of the text messages, some of the comments that were made stated, we need to cut the head off of the snake. Now, we all know what that means when they say we need to cut the head off of the snake. They want to do away with Shaun King. And they feel that if they eliminate Shaun King, then everybody up under Shaun King, everybody that's pushing the line with Shaun King, will fall. See, if you chop off the head, the body must follow. You kill the head, the body must follow. And that was one of the comments that was made. We need to cut the head off of the snake. These comments that I'm reading is from police officers. Another one of the comments was, do you need a sniper? There was many comments made. Foul. These were death threats. These were coming from retired policemen, some policemen that's not retired. This is a group, supposedly some private group on Facebook, comprised of police officers that's around the country, probably around the world. Now, one of the comments was made that it's time for a number 6. And Shaun King had asked some law enforcement people that he know, what does that mean? And they told him it's a code for a long distance operation. So when they was speaking in them terms, there was other comments where they was putting this together, plotting to kill Shaun King. See, these rogue policemen, they mad. They resigning all over the United States. You have a lot of policemen that's resigning. They upset because they're not able to carry on like they've been carrying on. Even though there's been hangings, there's been some shootings, some deaths still after the protests. Many of them feel that they won't be able to get away with the dirty and crooked evilness that they've been getting away with for so long. So they mad. And they mad at Shaun King. They mad at him. That's why they made that statement, that comment. We need to cut the head off the snake. And see, my thing is this right here, okay? The FBI, check this out. It says Long Beach Police Department said it has involved the FBI about the discovery of racially violent threats made in a private, unsearchable Facebook group. Now, we all know that nothing is private on Facebook. Nothing is unsearchable on Facebook. We all know that nothing is private on no social medias, no social media platforms, especially Facebook. The FBI and the CIA and your local law enforcement will tell you that they resort to social media, especially Facebook, when they're doing investigations to arrest people. So nothing is private. In fact, the FBI has been catching people that was protesting through Facebook and other social media sites. Look, Facebook monitors and tracks everybody and everything on its platform. Facebook monitors and tracks the location of its users when the security team finds that they are making credible threats on its social network. They actively monitor its platform for threatening comments. Those police officers made threatening comments. It says Facebook monitors and tracks the location of its users when the security team finds that they are making credible threats on its social network. So for them to say that Long Beach Police Department said it has involved the FBI about the discovery of racially violent threats made in a private, unsearchable Facebook group, that's BS to me. Because they know who made it. But see, we have the FBI that's going to investigate themselves. Law enforcement is going to investigate themselves. That's what we have here. See, 2-3 weeks ago, the FBI arrested the young brother that was protesting, young activist in Kansas. They arrested him, surrounded his house. When he came back from Minnesota, they arrested him. They surrounded his house, the FBI, because they said he made threats towards the police, talking about shoot the police. So, in the same measure that he was investigated and arrested, the FBI should investigate and arrest these officers who made them threats and them comments on Facebook against Shaun King. In fact, they shouldn't even investigate them officers because there's nothing to investigate. It's in plain sight. See, they have many. They have many groups like this. They talk amongst themselves like this. They discuss these type of matters all the time. They've been doing this since the 50s on up until now, and they just happen to get caught. They should be arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit murder. They should be arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit murder with bodily harm, assault and battery. Because this is just what it is. Domestic terrorism. You have a group of 3 or more people banding together, coming together to commit a crime. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's conspiracy. That's conspiracy. They talked about it in this group that they felt was secret, that they felt it wouldn't get out. What was in the dark came to the light and it was exposed. Many of them made, I only read 3 comments. There were many comments. Need to cut the head off the snake. And it wasn't like when they was making these comments that they didn't mention Shaun King's name, because his name was mentioned in 3 or 4 of those comments, and all the comments was regarding Shaun King. So there is no misunderstanding of who they were speaking about and what they were speaking of and what their intentions is to do. No misunderstanding in them areas. No misunderstanding. That's why I say there should be no investigation. It should be a swift and prompt arrest of these officers for conspiracy to commit murder against the brother, against activist Shaun King. Yeah. Because they feel they can get away and do anything. But see, here it is. We asking the same people that we protesting against. The same people that we want to defund. We're asking them to investigate themselves and arrest themselves. See, it's kind of like we stuck between a rock and a hard place, because we damn near, it's almost impossible, because this is not some militia group or some regular Joe Schmo that's making these threats. These are law enforcement officers, and they are protected by other law enforcement officers. But this is going to be interesting to see how this turns out. And all of us, not just me and Shaun King and a few more of us, but all of us that have that have platforms that's black, we need to speak up and speak out against this. Because this could happen to any of us. And don't think they sit back, and don't think for 1 second they don't sit back and plot and plan against other activists in this same manner, in this same magnitude. They'll take us all out. We got to stop that. Look here. If you didn't know who Shaun King is, go check him out on IG or his website. This is one of the reasons I made this video, to make y'all aware of, to inform you on who the brother is, what he about, and what's going on, and what happened Tuesday. I'm Starwolf. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out. Make sure you hit that like button and that notification bell so you can get my videos when they drop, and make sure you share all my videos on social media platforms. Peace.